Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new story. The name of this story is What If Naruto Was a Demigod Son of Mother Rhea. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, it is a crossover between Naruto and Percy Jackson, but Naruto will only be born there as a demigod son of Mother Rhea and brother of Zeus and the others. So you already know it's gonna be a comedy-ish movie. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I might make it into a harem one. Just telling you guys in advance. It's inscripted, by the way. And moving onwards, there is a new agenda, people, that we need to discuss. Spidey, your idea has been bugging me. And the way you presented it in the comment section. Most of you already might have seen his idea in the comment section if you read comments. I do, so yeah. I did, and he has given us an ultimatum. His idea is a banger one, and he wants a 2 hour long movie. I think I will be able to do that, but he has given us an ultimatum, like another path to take as well. Like we can split it into 2 parts, like each part will be an hour long and I can upload it on, separate occasions. But what I want to do is tomorrow upload it into 2 parts, but one is uploaded on Apollo Uchiha and the other one will be uploaded here. What do you guys think? Do let me know in the comment section. And yeah, if you guys want me to do that, just type yes in the comments. And for the next video to happen, let's aim for 45 likes. 45 likes, and yeah, we'll do this. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't done so already. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in New York City, in Empire State Building. As we go to the top penthouse, where we see a woman which was beautiful with black hair and brown eyes was currently sitting in front of a huge screen as she sighed for the 100th time. This was none other than the mother of the gods who ruled over Mount Olympus. As she was currently bored and feeling quite lonely, her children were busy doing their own thing, which was ruling over humanity and whatnot. And she was, well, feeling quite bored. And to be honest, more than ever lonely. She also needed to be loved. She was a woman after all. So she decided to give it a chance and go outside to mingle with mortals like how her children do. As while she was walking around, she met with a cafe owner who was, well, late again to open his cafe in the early morning. I'm sorry about that, ma'am. I didn't see you. Oh, it's fine. I might ask, if you don't mind, why are you in such a hurry? I'm a cafe owner over there. It's called Konoha Noodles. I'm a chef there and owner. Sorry about that. What is your name? Said the woman, as the man then said, my name is Minato Namikaze. Sorry about that. How about this? Next time you're around, how about you come in and I'll treat you to noodles? You know I am free. I would love to try ramen of yours. Huh, miso ramen is my specialty. How about you come in? And so, she decided to come in. And Minato, taking this chance, got to know the woman better. And that ramen turned into eventful dates, and those eventful dates into a budding relationship. As up on the Mount Olympus, the gods were quite unaware of the endeavors their mother was involved in. Except for one. As now we see, seated on the hearth was Hestia, the goddess of hearth, as her sisters, after done bickering about, well, the males of Mount Olympus, were then turned towards her. As Athena, the youngest, then said, one of the youngest goddesses then said, Aunt Hestia, why are you smiling looking at the hearth like this? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just happy to see our mother happy. Grandmother? Why would she be happy so much? Don't say it like that, Artemis, like you don't want grandmother to be happy, said Athena. I didn't mean that. You know that, right? Of course we do, Artemis. And what do you mean by that, sister? That mother is extremely happy of a sort. I don't know. But she seems quite happy. I just thought maybe we should go visit mother. And so, all the daughters and granddaughters of Rhea then decided to visit. And what they found was quite shocking. They teleported and appeared in the kitchen, as there they found that their mother was cuddling with a blonde-haired man and giggling like a girl who was having the biggest crush of her lifetime. What the Olympus is going on here? As Artemis was about to yell, she was grabbed by Hera and dropped down. As the three daughters then said, after getting away from there, as Rhea, finally getting back to her senses, almost sensed the power. What is it, Rhea? Oh, nothing. I might have seen or heard something. What do you think? Maybe one of my kids. Your kids? Yeah, I still can't believe you joke around about that. As Rhea giggled, because to Minato it was a joke. I mean, how could a beautiful and young woman like Rhea had adult kids, as she said. As now we see, up back in the earth, everything was in, well, mess, as the goddesses were all bickering with one another, as Hestia then said, "Silence, all of you! We're not gonna tell this to anyone until Mother is ready to tell this to all of us." But sister, Mother is going out with a mortal. Can you believe that? Can you believe that you all do as well? Said Hestia to Demeter, as Demeter now became quite shut. But this, what would Father do if he finds out? He might pretty much smite the mortal, but the way Mother was reacting, I might say that that was quite nice to see her happy and such. See, that is why I was, well, quite happy, sensing that her happiness was quite visible. But don't worry, I will be able to cover it. As that is when Zeus appeared. Hera, what's the commotion? Why are you all bickering? I could hear it all the way to the other side of the Olympus. Nothing. Nothing at all, Zeus. How about we go and spend some time in your temple? Then let us depart. And you too, please. Go back to your duties as well, Artemis. Athena. Yes, father. Sister? As after that, Zeus vanished with Hera in lightning. Well, there goes father. I hope Lady Hera will be able to not reveal this to him. Yeah, I trust my sister, she won't. And so, the sisters then begin to monitor their mother in their own way, and what Hera found was quite shocking. Their mother remarried. As Hestia and Demeter were now running around like headless chickens, as Hera was telling them this because it fell under her domain, making them realize that after a year worth of dating, their mother and the mortal was married. And they even did the deed, which means that they might even become sisters once more. What are we gonna do? How will the others react? We have to keep this a secret. We cannot reveal this to the others. If they find out, how will they react? Yeah, Poseidon might even cause chaos. You're worried about Poseidon? Yeah, we all know Zeus is gonna literally throw lightning bolts and whatnot to end the humanity, said Demeter, but Poseidon and Hades, oh my god, they're gonna destroy everything. Yeah, and more than ever, they might kill our new dad, said Hestia. Wait, what? I'm sorry to say, but I'm not gonna consider that mortal my dad just yet. And so now we see, within the next year that they monitor, 2 years worth of dating between Rhea as well as Minato, as Minato moved in with Rhea, who was, what Minato found out, was quite a wealthy businesswoman and owned a lot of banks in New York City, was able to welcome their first child. What are you gonna name him, honey? Asked Rhea, whose life was now complete once more. Let's name him Naruto. Naruto? Well, the man I learned from when I was a trainee as a chef, his name was Jiraiya. He had a side hobby of writing novels. They were quite weird and, let's just say, we're not at par at what we have here, but the character he wrote that I liked the most was Naruto. So I wanna name him after that. Then Naruto he shall be. Naruto Namikaze. He's beautiful, just like you, honey, said Minato to Rhea as he kissed, well, his wife. As suddenly, that is when there was a knock on the door, as a man appeared. As Minato opened the door, it was a man with a white hair, as his eyes were cackling with lightning. Using the golden dust, we see Minato was passed out cold, as Minato was levitating in the air and was now landed on the couch. Mother, what have you done? Said Zeus with a calmer tone, as he was seated with a serious expression, as Poseidon appeared, and so did Hades, and one by one all of the Olympians appeared, both her children and grandchildren. I was feeling lonely. I remarried. But mother, with a mortal? Yes, with a mortal son. And whether you like it or not, he's the best man that I have met in my entire life. As Hestia was glaring, alongside with Demeter at Hera, who was able to let it slip because Zeus was bickering non-stop. Well, since you already know, there's nothing I can do about it. Son, meet your little baby brother. Here, wanna hold him? Mother, I'm... As Zeus was then next second holding on to his baby brother, who looked up at him and then smiled with his blue eyes and began to tap in his chest and try to grab his beard. Said Zeus with a smirk on his face. Well, aren't you a feisty one? Here, let me see, said Hades, and then it was Poseidon's turn. So he's our little baby brother, huh? As the three looked at one another, it's obvious that he's gonna like me the most. As one by one they begin to bicker now about Naruto, as suddenly Naruto cried and radiated a golden hue, as Zeus and everyone else was quite shocked. Wait, why am I not angry anymore? As that is when we see Rhea smiled. He's the god of emotion. That is what he is. He can erase all the negativity and increase positivity in anyone. He can change anyone for good. As Zeus for a moment thought that it was the most terrifying power because he could become a puppet, making the whole Olympus become puppet of Naruto. But then he saw the face and smiled. Well, mother, I was here to smite the mortal, I'm not gonna lie, and, maybe take away the child to take care of him, but now that I see him, maybe he's not that bad. Are you sure about this, father? He's your uncle now, and that is how things are going to be. It is all your responsibilities to take care of him. Wait, what? Said Artemis. Yes, you are of the newer and younger generation. It is obvious that you would be tasked with this, because as the humans and mortals evolve, so will he. And it is up to you, who are up with the trends, to make sure that he is completely aware of everything. But his presence will be kept a secret for the time being. Well, if you're happy with this mortal, I'm happy. But if he tries to do something, said Poseidon, I will flood the whole damn city. You would not do such a thing. And besides, you can visit and be as my relatives of a sort. Well, I guess we can, of a sort, act as such in front of him. You haven't revealed yourself? No, to him I'm just a businesswoman. I see. He is really that great for you, isn't he? I have known for a while, daughters, that you have been keeping an eye on your poor mother over here, as the three daughters then blushed while looking away. That is not quite nice, you know that? I didn't expect this from you, at least, Hestia. I'm sorry, mother. I just got curious that what made you so happy. And then we arrived here, only to see you giggling and cuddling, and then... Enough, I don't need an image of my mother doing that, said Zeus. Well, he will have a throne amongst us once he's of that age. But I don't want him to grow so fast like the others. But why, Aunt? Aunt Hestia and the others, we all will help him, grandmother, said Athena, as Rhea then smiled while holding her son back. Well, you all were made to grow up fast. I regretted every day that you were consumed by your father and had to survive on your own. Even you, Zeus, who had to go through such extent, and then the war, to never celebrate your childhood. I won't take that away from him, at least. Then he will grow as a normal human for the time being. And once he is ready and you are telling them about everything, we will bring him to Mount Olympus for training and to prepare him to adopt into the godhood. Yes, as Hades, who was silent, then said, well, no sign from him, so it's a good thing, I guess. As while Zeus and the others appeared back, fates were waiting for them. Fates, what can we do for you? King of the gods, we bring you a blessing and grateful news. What news? The child and the final Olympian that has been born, your little brother. He will bring you all closer than you all could be. and unite both the Roman and the half-blood. And finally, you as well, Athena, will let go of your hatreds of Roman blood. Not a chance. But there is still one threat. What threat? If Hermes and Apollo and Ares surround him, then his future will darken and so will yours. So make sure they don't influence him too much. Oh, come on, we're not gonna do anything, said Apollo. As Hermes then said, dude, we're just basically telling that we should bring him to orgies and whatnot. What are you on about? I wasn't that serious. Okay, maybe I was, but not that much, as Apollo was punched by Artemis, already on that. Don't worry about that. And one more thing. Hestia, Artemis, and Athena. You are chosen by Chaos to be one of his brides. One of his brides, yes, he is to choose one, Hera. But it will be amongst these three. As that is when Rhea arrived there, we congratulate you, Mother of the Goddess and Goddesses, Rhea, for the newest addition of your family. I see. And I also heard what you have mentioned about my child. He is just a normal child, one who is blessed by Chaos itself. Chaos took time to create him and send him to you. That mortal was specifically created for you, for the sacrifices you and your children has made when Titans ruled. As that is when everyone's eyes widen. As Athena was contemplating that it took Chaos so long to create that soul. And if Chaos would send the Fates here to tell them about this, then it would mean that even the Fates were happy and were on their side, which was not that much common. And so, they accepted the gift and allowed the changes to happen. As now we see, time passed by, while Naruto was seen in the Yancy Academy, leaving back home in the bus, while Nancy Boba Fett, the girl he used to date but later broke up with, was currently bullying his friends. Nancy, stop it. Why should I? Tell me that, Naruto. Listen, I know why you're doing this. Then, would you? No, I would not. You have bullied my friend. But you didn't even knew them about a few months ago. But I made friends with them. I told you to stay away from them. But they were stealing you away from me. They have, and I could never forgive them for that. I'm sorry to say, but we're done. I can't go out with you anymore. Please, just leave my friends alone. I won't. You're not the boss of me then. As Naruto was stopped by Mr. Chiron, who arrived there. Mr. Burner, I mean. Mr. Naruto, is there a problem here? Miss Nancy Boba Fett? Nothing, sir. Nothing at all. Said Nancy. No, sir, she's bothering Grover. Look at that. She threw her jelly and peanut butter sandwich at him. It's okay, Naruto. I actually like peanut butter and jelly. On your clothes or in a sandwich that you eat and made yourself, Grover. That shut up, Grover. As after that we see Naruto sat down next to him. Jeez, Grover, you're too easy on them. It's your girlfriend, Naruto. You should not break up because of us with her. As Percy then said, well, he's done a good thing to deal with that. She's such a bitch. Good thing you broke up. Percy, that's not nice, said Grover. It's fine. I'm beginning to realize that as well. Maybe you're right, Percy. As after that we see Naruto was then made him to stop in front of the Empire State Building. Alright guys, my stop is up. See you guys tomorrow? Yep. As Naruto fist bumped Percy and Grover and then went off. Well, there he goes, said Mr. Burner. As now arriving on the penthouse, Naruto was seen there, his parents cuddling in. Jeez, guys, get a room, you two. As Rhea chuckled, as Minato was blushing. Come on, Rhea, we should at least give Naruto some space. Jeez, Dad, don't act like such a princess. Well, anyways, what's for lunch? Well, I made your favorite ramen. Say less. Oh, and please go get a room. I would really want to watch TV. My favorite anime is coming up. As Rhea, now feeling a little bit blush as well, then decided to go. Said Naruto as he chuckled. As that is when we see a critter then crawled out and sat itself on the lap of Naruto. It was a fox with red eyes. which was quite rare, as it looked up and began to laugh, like a fox laugh. Oh, here you are, Kurama. I was quite worried where you might have went. Naruto had an exotic pet since he was young. His relatives, which were his uncle Zeus and whatnot, visited him quite a lot, and because of that, they have brought him quite an exotic pet. As now we see, suddenly his mother and father came out, as his mother looked extremely worried. Naruto, good thing you're here. What is wrong, mother? It's it's time, Minato. It really is? Yes, he has to be told of everything. It's time we need to go. As suddenly a fire spark appeared in his mother's hand. Whoa! How did you do that, mother? Calm down, kid, said Kurama. Wait, what? You spoke? Yes, I did spoke, kid. Now shut up, please, and listen to your mother. What is going on? As suddenly we see the fire from the fire spark, his Aunt Hestia appeared. Aunt Hestia? Hey, Naruto, you didn't tell him yet, did you? No. I have found out what is going on. It's time. And so, all of them then appeared back on Mount Olympus. Wait, uncle? Aunts? Cousins? What the hell is going on? Why are you all so huge? What is going on here? Oh, as Naruto looked towards his mother, who was also so huge, much larger than his uncle and aunts who was in front of them. As that is when she said, Zeus, Poseidon, why are you arguing? As Naruto then realized, it hit him. He was on Mount Olympus, and his father, he looked still, like he knew already about it. You knew? Yes, Naruto, not now. Just listen, okay? Once we know what is going on, we'll discuss this later. As after that we see, Zeus's gaze fell upon Naruto. You brought him here. Yes. I want to know what is going on, and he as your brother has a right to know. Brother? Just listen, Naruto. As that is when we see, Zeus then said, Poseidon, would you tell her or I would? Where is my bolt? I didn't take it. Silence, kids. If it isn't either one of you, then who is it? It must be Hades, said Zeus. It's either him or Poseidon over here. Why would your brothers take your bolt? Because they want to overthrow me. That's why. Wait, is this for real? As that is when we see Artemis and Athena arrive near Naruto. Psst, Naruto. Yes? Why are you glowing, cousin? As Naruto looked towards them. We're not your cousins. We're your nieces. Wait, what? Yes, you're their sibling. You're the youngest sibling of the original Olympians. And your mother is our grandmother, making you our uncle. As Naruto then passed out, as that is when Hestia and Hera then arrived there. Look what you have caused already. Naruto is overloaded with all this burden. Minato, at least you should have told him. Well, we did not knew that such an event would occur so fast. Lady Hera. It's fine. It's not Minato's fault. I kept him busy. We don't need to hear about that, mother. Ah, god damn it, I need to burn that image out of my mind. But for that I need my bolt. Poseidon, please. As Poseidon was washing his eyes while using his trident, because he got the same image as well. I'm telling you I didn't have it. As now we see, Rhea then said, enough. Naruto is here now. He and your son, Percy, who he has been studying with. You know? He visited me, of course I know. He's my son's best friend. Oh, so he's with his uncle. No wonder that Sally was telling me that there are less monster attacks lately. Because he's basically a god. That's why. Even if he is weaker in power than us, he is still a god. And those monsters won't try to mess with him. Yeah, good thing. They don't. Ah, I wish to see him ripped apart, said Ares, as Rhea then turned towards him as Ares little please. Sorry, grandmother. I was just joking. Bad joke, Ares. Very bad. I'm very protective of my children, and would spank any children who misbehave, including you, Zeus, and Poseidon. You can listen to Naruto. As they flinched because they were there when their brother was punished, and to be honest, yeah, they don't want any of that embarrassment. Alright, mother. We will listen to you. But where did it go? As that is when Poseidon and Zeus decided to call Hades. As Hades then told them, my helm is also missing. And mother, what are you doing here? Does that mean that Naruto is here as well? Yes, he is, son. But make sure that you're not lying to me. If I find out, then you all will be punished. Mother, what we didn't. You have been bickering and fighting non-stop like children's. Even Naruto is more, well, level-headed than you all. As that is when Zeus and the others got jealous of, well, being compared to Naruto, who was just born like yesterday for them. As now we see, they all stopped and thought for a moment, and it clicked. It has to be him. The crooked one? But you told us that he was kept sealed. He still is. Meaning there must be a mole working for him. We cannot allow that to happen. No. That cannot happen. As now we see, on the other side, Percy was on his way back to the camp of blood because Sally and, well, Poseidon has discussed this. While Sally was driving him there, Naruto was also being brought there. As he was, Naruto was quite shocked, and he jumped out of the cabin that was made for him and arrived outside. So he's the new kid from the new cabin that was built, that was completely blank. As Naruto began to dash outside, and as soon as he arrived, he saw Percy and his Aunt Sally. Aunt Sally? No, Percy! As suddenly Naruto dashed, and there materialized a spear in his hand that Naruto then threw at a blinding pace, ripping through the huge monster, turning it into golden dust. As suddenly the spear that materialized disappeared after that as Naruto arrived. Are you okay? Both of you. Naruto, what are you doing here? Naruto? You're here. Does that mean you're a demigod as well? As suddenly Percy was claimed then and there. All hail, Percy Jackson, son of Poseidon, the Earthshaker, gods of the sea and Mount Atlantis. As suddenly a golden ring appeared on top of Naruto's head. All hail the son of Mother of Gods, the true demigod, Naruto Namikaze, son of Titaness, Mother Rhea. As immediately he passed out after that, as the others began to murmur, and were shocked to brim. As after that we see, Naruto brought them inside. You can come inside too as well. So you're the one who caused all the trouble, aren't you? Well, it's nice to meet you, Uncle Menma. It's Naruto. And who might you be? I'm Dionysus, the god of wine and misery. I'm your nephew. Aren't I your favorite nephew? I guess, in a sense. It's all quite confusing. I was sent here and woke up here. Naruto, just come back. Lady Artemis, what are you doing here? Artemis? Wait, cousin? I'm not your cousin, I'm your niece, idiot. I have told you again. This is all too sudden. It's, of course, obviously is Artemis. Calm down. Mother, said one girl, as it was Athena. Yes, Annabeth, I am here. And everyone, please be silent and listen to me. Naruto is, in fact, our uncle and the son of Mother Rhea. There is no mistake in that. He has been accepted long time ago, but his, well, existence were kept hidden. But now that the war is emerging, my father has deemed it necessary that his brother arrive and help them. Seems like you were able to get your weapon as well, Naruto. A spear. It seems I will be able to train you. I guess. But wait. Before we do that, so you're saying that I'm a demigod? Yes, you are. Genius. Geez, you don't need to be so mean. I mean, I did beat you in a few games, but that doesn't mean that... Enough, said Artemis. Geez, you did not need to remind me of such, and reveal this to everyone. I guess okay. As Luke, after finding out about this, tried to escape, but Naruto sensed something. Wait. As Naruto's gaze then turned left and right, and he dashed towards Luke. What are you doing? Why are you following him? I'm following him because I want revenge against my father. As Luke's eyes widened because he was spewing the beans. Why? He ruined my life. More of the people who live in my cabin are following the Titans because their parents won't accept them. We are thrown away like trash by them. As that is when Hermes appeared before Athena could use her spear to cleave off the neck of his son. Enough, said Hermes. My son has done no such thing. Tell them, Luke. After all these years, now you show your face. Luke, listen, I know you're mad, son, but please, you need to tell them that you didn't do it. I did. I was the one who was helping the crooked one. I was the one who stole the bolt with the help of Ares. And I will be the one to bring him back. As he brought out from a backpack the bolt and tried to kill his father, but Naruto grabbed it. As Hermes stood still while his son was turned into ashes in front of his eyes by his father. No, my son. I'm sorry, Hermes, but you do know that he broke the law and joined the Titans. We cannot allow them to be revived, son. I ruined his life, he said. We all did, said Athena. If you're not gonna accept them, then I will. As Naruto then asked Athena, how can I do that? Just focus. As Naruto did, and immediately a lot of rings appeared on top of their head, and they were being claimed by Naruto. Sorry guys, took me too long enough to claim you. I don't care if you pray to me or not, but yeah, just grow up healthy and don't follow the evil dude or whatever. What was his name? Thanos? Kronos. Oh yeah, Kronos. Don't follow him. Otherwise, you saw what happened, okay? I don't want you all to turn into, dust and all that. Sorry. Well, Hermes. Yeah, it's fine, Naruto. I don't blame you. You are only protecting me. And thank you for, claiming them. All of them. Jeez, I really need to have a talk with all of you. But first we gotta go talk to Hades, I guess. Why there, Naruto? Well, what should I call you now? Oji-san or Oni-san? Just call me Zeus, that will be fine. Okay, Zeus, I guess we gotta go and talk to him and see if, the Crooked One and the others are still there. It's still kind of weird to me to think that you are a brother of mine. Huh. Is that so? Yeah, I gotta admit it, that was quite cool. And your weapon kind of hurt. It stings like hell. Good to know. Hey, come on, that was not nice. Is that so? Good to know. Why are you going in circles? As you smirked, as Naruto gave up. And finally, they arrived in Hades' domain. What are you doing here, Zeus? You're quite far away from your home. Your helm has been found, Hades. And so is my lightning bolt. We're here to take care of our father. As that is when we see, as soon as they arrived, there were golden chains with a lock there. Weird looking lock there. As Naruto's mind then clicked as he summoned his spear. See, I got my weapon too. As Naruto stabbed it within the lock and then twisted it. As that is when the chains tightened some more, moving further, and the lock tightened. All these damn years and all that money that I wasted. All it took you to lock and secure them away. Now they can't even escape, or their essence cannot escape. As the Titans tried, but the only thing that they were able to manage to penetrate was shaking the lock. It was like a little bit of shake, but then it went silent. Well, it seems that it is good. Good to know. Well, it's time we welcome you back to your true home, Naruto. What about my dad and mom? Well, they will stay there in Empire State Building, and since you're now a god, and have fulfilled your duties and destiny already, and saved many lives, it is up to you now to deal with the future, tasks that you are assigned to because of your domain. What is my domain? You're the god of emotions of people. That is kind of a strong one, isn't it? Yes, if you think so. As you smirked while Naruto sighed, as Hades chuckled. Well, I'm happy to at least know that I have a lot of siblings now. It's kind of weird you all turned from my uncles to my siblings. Well, think about this. It is weird for us as well because your father is very, very young in comparison to... No, I don't need to understand that, please. as both of the gods began to chuckle, as Naruto was now going through the same misery as they went. I need to clear my eyes. I need to clean my brain with bleach. I don't want to. I don't want to imagine that. And so, once Naruto arrived on Mount Olympus back, everyone was there, even his own mother, who literally grabbed him and was now crushing him in a bone crushing hug. My poor baby. He had to fight as such. I'm okay, mother. You don't need to coddle me as such. As everyone else was chuckling, except for Hermes. And so a feast was held in which, well, the demigods were allowed to attend as well. As Naruto then visited Hermes. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine, Naruto. Why you ask? You're not your usual self. Well, it's not every day you see your son getting toasted by your father in front of you. I'm sorry. I know that I was the one who found him out, but you did great. Found out the traitor. Those were the rules, and he knew it. It's just, he made me realize that how bad of a father I am. I and many other, we all need to change. In time, you all will. I'll help you with that. Yeah, I guess we can try. What happened with Luke was, well, you can say a tragedy. All we gotta do is just learn our lesson from him while grieving and make sure that in time and in future we don't make the same mistake. You're damn right about that. I'm gonna make sure my man Hermes over here doesn't make that mistake over and over again. Is that so, Apollo? Of course, Herm. You're my bro, and I'm gonna make sure that you don't go through this pain again. I can already see it. A happy Hermes pranking all the Olympus again. Who knows, maybe I'll join you too, said Naruto. You will? Yeah. No, said Athena as she arrived. He will not be influenced by you two. Oh, come on, Athena. It's over. It's done already. We don't need to, listen to the fates and all that. Of course we need to, Naruto. You're just too young for that. And so, Naruto's grooming and training began from there onwards. And now, after he reached at the age of 20, he was prepared to become a god, and he was made into the final Olympian as a chair in front of Zeus was made, completing the circle. And now he was seated there, next to Dionysus and Athena. And next surprising thing was that as time progressed, Rhea and now an immortal Minato, who were now moved to Olympus as well, witnessed that their son was going through puberty and was beginning to like Hestia as well as Athena and Artemis. And the three began to like him as well. And fates told them that their vows were now voided, making them available for Naruto to date. And in the end, Chaos blessed him with all three of them, and all three of them were allowed to share him. It was quite a sore spot for Hera, but she was at least happy that they were going to be married in a union, which was under her domain. And even Zeus, in the end, blessed them. And so, the three of them married. And finally, Rhea was happy that her children were married and happy, as Minato and Rhea were finally back at home after attending this. So, what do you think, Minato? Was that nice? Yup. And to think it all began when I bumped into you that day, said Minato. Of course, honey. You know what? How about we try to make another one? As that is when we see Minato blushed and Rhea giggled. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.